What up, y'all, and welcome back to the channel, Dap Universal. I'm Dap, so coming back at you with another pick a card reading. And today, if you're watching this when it's filmed, happiest of happy Halloween to you and yours. So I told y'all there was gonna be one more Halloween themed pick a card reading. I didn't tell you when it was gonna drop because I didn't really know what the theme was yet. I just knew it was gonna be Halloween, sort of. But I wanted something that could be really versatile, so like when y'all stumble across this in July, it still works. You know, I may change the thumbnail or something, but whatever. I thought today's was really, when it hit me, I thought it was really cool to try to do. It's gonna be what's behind someone's mask. So your person, whoever it is, romantic, platonic, doesn't matter. We're gonna be looking at what is behind the mask they wear. And a mask, everyone has a mask. Mask is just like how you present yourself, how you want to be seen. It's your persona. It's your persona, so your rising sign can definitely represent the mask, how you want people to perceive you. And a lot of times, of course, the mask kind of hides shadowy aspects of ourselves. It protects others from that shadow aspect of ourselves, including us. It's that part of ourselves that we kind of disown, that we don't like to acknowledge in ourselves, because we all want to be good people, right? But it's just going to be an interesting kind of look into that. So anybody you want to, platonic, romantic, whatever. It's your world, but I'm just living in it. And I don't know. I don't think I'm dressing up for Halloween. I don't think I'm dressed up. I want to do something with the hair. I just want to put it up, but I think I look like RuPaul back in the '90s or something without makeup. I don't know, but pause it if you need to. You see you see what you're picking from right here. Yeah, you see it. You see it. You see it. Oh, it's over there. I don't know. You see it. Go for it. I'll see it. You read. Oh, but if you're new here though, welcome, friend. I didn't even get to say hey to you. My bad. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so fucking rude. Don't mind me. Just go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you want to. If you like the vibes over here, we keep it pretty chill. And if you aren't new here and you're returning, well, welcome back. Good to see you again. Let's get into it. Go on now, pick your pal out, and I'll see you in a minute. Bye. For now. Well, pal number one, if you chose that spooky, not so spooky actually, that cheap ass orange CVS brand Halloween mask, welcome to your reading, friend. We're just looking into what lies beneath the mask, right? What lies beneath the mask? So I am going to use, I did a pre-shuffle. I'm going to use these cards to kind of like get into it, kind of get the personality, maybe the signs of the person, and then we'll get into like maybe deeper into what the mask is by looking at the actual mask, which is represented by those metallic-y silver cards here. That's going to be the mask, and the cards underneath it will be what they kind of hide. So we're using the Deviant Moon tarot deck for that. And then we'll be also clarifying with the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. And if you like any of these decks, you can find them linked in the description below, if you want to, if you're into that. But first things first, I did pull a rune for you. So I did pull a rune. And the rune that represents this person is Birkenau. And it represents basically a new beginning, the new start. It's a very feminine rune. The signs that it represents is Aries and Pisces. Aries and Pisces. But it is a very feminine rune in the sense of like it can represent birth. This could be someone's baby mama, baby daddy. They could be an Aries or a Pisces. It could be both of your signs or something like that. It's really somebody who embodies a sense of like always looking for something new. And it makes a lot of sense because you have the Fool here as part of their mask as well as strength. So, by the way, they could also be Aquarius, Leo, Libra, Gemini. That's Saturn in Libra with the Three of Swords. So this person could also have like a hard time in love. They may be what you call toxic in relationships, or like they attract this I don't know, busted ass people. You know, like they may not have the best boundaries in a relationship with the Knight of Swords and the Three of Swords like that as well. Knight of Swords is Gemini energy. This is interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm ready to get into it. So I feel like for some of y'all, this person, it could definitely be anybody. It could be, I can see this being a friend, a relative, a lover, an ex, a baby mama, baby daddy. It could be anybody. There's no real specific with this. Even a sibling with the Gemini card, the Knight of Swords. And as I shuffle the deck, I see the lovers on the bottom of the deck on the Hocus Pocus Tarot. That is, it could be a lover, or it could be Gemini, as in like, say, Gemini represents the third house, which is siblings. Or this person could have a lot of siblings. Even if it's like an ex or something, there may be something specific with like they have like a lot of brothers and sisters, or they're the only child. It's very specific. It's like they may have like a lot of brothers and sisters, or like something significant about their siblings, or they could be the only child. If this is a woman, I feel like they have children, or they may be pregnant when you're watching this. But overall, the mask that they wear, I see the Fool here, which is like saying they come across as like this happy-go-lucky, everything is fine. I don't mind, just kind of shifting into something new. It's like if their plans kind of fall through, they don't seem like to be the type to just like act a fool or anything like that, or like throw a tantrum. Also, I feel like if they are the type that say a relationship ends or things don't like, they have a fallout with like a loved one or something like that, they don't like to show you how they feel. They'll just sit there all stone faced. I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. I don't care. I do not care. I was expecting this anyway. I was about to break up with you. Give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. It's like they play that game with the Fools. Like, I'm free to do something else now. Thank God. But on the inside, it's like they're over here like crying their eyes out. Like it's like they've been in some painful situations where they did not allow themselves to be vulnerable enough to like shed a tear for that person or show them at all that they even gave a fuck. Like, but behind closed doors, they're like crying. So if this is an ex situation and you think like your exes don't even care, that may be a mistake, because I feel like they may care a lot. They just don't ever want to be vulnerable enough to show that, because they may have been through some stuff. They may have been through, I feel like this person may have lost a lot of people like on all levels, like say family members through like them passing away. Like they may have lost one of their siblings or something like that. It's something like this person's so used to losing people that they just don't even like responding to it anymore at this point. Like they just really just don't even like acknowledging it. And it comes across as like they are apathetic, or they just don't care, or like they are just stone cold. And it's not really the case. They really do have feelings. I don't think this person's a narcissist. I think that this person puts up a brave front, even when things are like minor, like when they're just disappointed in general, because they're very proud. They're very proud. They don't like showing weakness. So this person may also have had like maybe aggressive family members or aggressive siblings, something like they could not show weakness. Even if they're female, they could not show weakness, especially if they're male. But they had to just kind of like suck it up and like pretend that everything's okay, and probably cry in a dark room underneath covers like before they go to sleep. Like, it's like it's real sad energy how they deal with sadness. They don't let themselves be sad, and I think that causes a lot of problems in their life, because it makes them hard to connect to. It makes them hard to be like in relationships. I think they even detach at a certain point, and they may cheat, or they may just like do anything to kind of escape the relationship without actually leaving the relationship. I think this person wants intimacy so bad, but they just can't seem to let themselves go deeper than they go. So it's like it's just a bunch of new starts. It's like they're always on the move. They're always like starting something new. They're always into something new, because they can't attach to the emotions that come with allowing yourself to be vulnerable. That makes sense. But now with the Strength card, and they do come across as strong as hell. It's like, it's like it's their life, so it's like certain things that happen in their life. Like they may open up and tell you about it. Some things they may not even be able to hide. Some of the things that they've gone through, and it's like they come across as like this really strong person with the Strength card, very proud, like somebody with a lot of heart, like no fear, not afraid of shit. But deep down with the Knight of Swords, it's like yeah, they are strong, but it's like this Knight of Swords energy to me gives me almost kind of like anxious vibes. Like this person may always be in survival mode, or they may never have their guard down. Like they always get their guard up, like sleeping with one eye open. It's like they can't just relax, and they never even seem to really look relaxed. They seem strong and like ready to go, but they never just seem chill, relaxed. Not really. Even when they try to be in that chill place, they're always like there's this. Even if you can't see it written on their face, it's like there's always some kind of tension. Like, ugh, like calm down. It's like you may feel like when you're around this person that you just tense up. Like, why the hell do I feel uncomfortable? I was fine before you got here. What the hell? What is this? Ooh. Especially if you're an empath, you'd be like, help. So it's like I really do get it. It's like this person really wants to relax, but they just really can't. It's like their guard is always up. It's like they ready to just like jump into like combat mode at any moment. Like it's like, so I feel like they probably had some issues with like feeling safe or something like that, or like maybe they've been in issues where like say like they had to be aware of their surroundings a little extra hard because maybe they grew up in the hood. I don't know. But like they somebody who maybe they've been in some situations where they were not in the safest environment, and I feel like a lot of this has to do with like maybe how they grew up or something like that. I can see this person also overreacting sometimes. So with all that pent up energy, I feel like this is the type of person like if you don't mean to hurt their feelings and you trigger them in the wrong way, you hit that wrong fucking button. They may have like one or two buttons where it's like all hell break loose, and it may not even make sense to you. Or like why does that get on? Like why does that like set you off? They will overreact and fly off the handle and start calling you all kinds of names, cussing you all kinds of out. For some of them, it's like say if they have attachment issues. It can be if they perceive that you are blowing them off or ignoring them or something like that. They may send you 10 text messages like, hey, what? Oh, so you're just gonna ignore me, huh? I knew you was full of shit. I knew you was playing games. Where you at? Blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry. Hello? Like, it's like they may have like one or two triggers. It's like, oh my God, unhinged. Like, are you, because it's like all that pent up energy of like them trying to be like, I'm fine, I'm cool, whatever. It's all right, it's fine. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. It's like it has to come out somewhere. So I think they have like a couple of triggers that may make you go, huh? That's random for somebody, but that's really all I'm picking up on. I know I said I was gonna clarify with this with this Hocus Pocus tarot deck, but I really didn't need it for this pile, so we're just gonna move on. Yeah, I did it. So what? You still gonna like this video and subscribe to the channel, right? And comment and say, hey Dap, I like your nails. Fuck that. Just remember this. If you don't remember nothing else, remember this. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings in all we do. Bye. Yada-da-da-ooh. What up, pile number 2? If you chose that classy masquerade looking mask, I like that mask. Welcome to your reading. So we're just looking into what lies beneath the mask. What's behind this person's mask? Mask referring to the persona, that side of yourself that you use to kind of project how you want to be perceived. It's like, think of it like your rising sign or your ascendant sign. That's very much a good representation of your mask. And the mask also protects us from ourselves and protects others from our darker selves. It's the disowned self, but everyone has a shadow. Everyone has a mask. So it isn't like, if that person's wearing a mask, that means that they're deceptive. No, everyone has a mask. Now, they may be deceptive, but we ain't gotten that far yet, okay? But off the bat, I want to go ahead and explain the silver cards, or those like metallic looking cards at the top. These tarot cards are going to be the mask. They represent the mask, the persona, what they're trying to project. And then the Deviant Moon Tarot is going to basically represent the shadow side of what that mask is hiding. And we will clarify with the Hocus Pocus Tarot. If you like any of these tarot decks that you see, you can find the links in the description if you want to order them from Amazon or whatever. But we do have a rune for you that I made. You can't find this on Amazon. I made these. It is Wunjo. Wunjo is the rune of joy. The rune of joy. And this person may be actually a very happy person, or you may think of this person, or people may think of this person as having their shit together, very charming. They may have a successful type of life, or like they may have achieved pretty a substantial like amount of things at this point in their life. They're very much a leader. I see Aquarius. I do see Capricorn. I do see with this rune is actually Libra in Scorpio represents Wunjo. So Libra, Scorpio, Gemini, Sun in Gemini. Actually, Jupiter in Leo. They have a Jupiter in Leo. My Jupiter's in Leo. Is this me? It's not me. But but Jupiter and Leo. Jupiter. Okay, what that means is like with Jupiter, it's like anything that touches the planet Jupiter in astrology exaggerates it for good or for bad, for better or for worse. So if you know your chart, look at your Jupiter sign, and that's going to be an exaggerated trait in you. Like me, Jupiter and Leo, and what these cards represent with the Six of Wands is someone who is extraordinarily Leo, like say charismatic, or like this is a person that would really like attention or really like to be in the spotlight, but also really talented. Jupiter and Leo it's gonna extenuate on the positive traits. It's gonna amplify the positive traits, but it may also amplify some of the negative traits too. Like this person may end up being narcissistic, or this person may also end up being conceited or egoic, that kind of thing. But for the most part, if they're balanced, it just means that they're a really talented person who has a lot of charisma and who just really loves, say, being the center of attention and entertaining, that kind of thing. So you may be dealing with someone who likes to be like on camera, hey, or somebody who just likes attention, but they wouldn't just like attention just to like attention. They would have a skill or like a gift. They may be able to sing and they may be able to do whatever, but they would have like an actual talent. So keep that in mind. But what that kind of hides though, if we're looking at this Six of Wands, and with this Wunjo too, it's like this person's always turned on. It's almost like even if you just see this person like, you know, like, hey, like we just hanging out, or like it's just me and you, it's like me and you, like what are you doing? Like they may be less extraordinarily turned, like, hey, yeah, absolutely, like can you turn that down a notch? Like they're talking on a podcast or something, or like, you know, they may be there with the jokes, da, 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 zinger, 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 zinger. It's like their comfort zone. It's like when they feel anxious, they may turn on like a certain like a certain like, I don't know, TV persona, or like a, you know, like that very much performance type thing. When they do that, when they're nervous, when they meet new people, hi, it's like it's very animated. I can see it's that, and what they're hiding here is the Ten of Swords, which is like, say, they fear failure. This person fears failure so much, or fears how people see them and think about them, or like you know, they like the biggest thing for them is to have people think of them in a negative light, or think they're a loser, or think they're pathetic, or like just think anything negative about them. That hurts them. That idea. The swords are like basically mental energy, so it's like the thoughts, and it's also Gemini energy, which is like Gemini rules everything like mental. So its planet is Mercury, so it's like saying they don't like any kind of chance of someone like say talking negatively about them or feeling negative about them. They care about their reputation a little bit too much. They really care about their reputation a little bit too much. They may be very materialistic. They may use their charm to kind of get things out of people, and it kind of requires them to kind of craft a certain, you know, persona, and that persona is really fake. It's really fake, because the Six of Wands is like the Ten of Swords. It's like they're insecure, baby. They're very insecure. It's like they can't take criticism. Probably they don't like any kind of criticism. They take maybe even like say the actual even constructive criticism as fucking like an attack on they life. Like, yeah, I've been hit. like it's a punch in the throat. They're very expressive though. They're very expressive, and so they are very dramatic. I can see this person being very, very dramatic, like a drama queen, baby. Like, I mean, maybe a drag queen. I mean, I can see somebody just like over the top, like they get on people's nerves. God damn it, but they're fun to be around. But I do get a sense of like this person can be like a pick me, like always. It's like they're just extra. They're just so many. They're just so many degrees of extra. But it comes from a real insecure place, though. It comes from a very, very insecure place where they don't feel good enough. They may actually be very attractive. But they don't necessarily believe that they're ever enough. You know. So this person may have had to get a lot of attention from their parents, or like to get anyone's attention as a kid, they had to ta-da, show out. Like, oh, look how cute I am. Like, this is probably all the attention they got. It's like they were doing something like, oh, look, do that thing for mommy, for her friends. You know, they're like, nah, I'm a little teapot. Like, it's like they were always performing to get somebody's attention because otherwise they would not have it. So it's like even in their adulthood, they still have this thing where they have to be like turned on and like ding and smiling in order to get like, you know, the attention that they crave because they didn't get it as a kid, maybe. Or maybe they got too much attention as a kid and like their parents or grandparents thought they could do no fucking wrong. Like, oh, my little angel, look how talented they are. And they grow up and get into the real world, no one gives a fuck about none of that. And it's like, you know, they crave that attention that they used to get because they don't get nearly as much anymore because they're not 5, like, you know, tap dancing or whatever. I don't know. So it goes a bunch of different ways. I'm just giving you some examples of what this really could be. Now the 3 of Pentacles is interesting. They come across as helpful. They really come across as helpful. They are a leader. Don't get me wrong. They are a leader, probably a good leader, but their approach to it may not be rooted in transparency. What I mean by that is like this person may very much like try to come across as I'm rolling up my sleeves and you know I'm doing the hard work with you. Look at us. Look at what we did, and they ain't do shit. They delegate and they wear a nice little suit or a nice little little schnan, and they come to work. Like, they may be a manager or something. This may be your boss. It could be your boss. I don't know. But they say the things they need to say, and they do the little bit of stuff that they say they're gonna do. But really, they're full of ideas and like gestures and saying nice things. And I don't think anyone may dislike them per se, but it's like, if you pay attention, you notice like most of the stuff that they probably saying is bullshit. Like, it's just good. They're great PR. They'd be great PR. Because I say that because the 3 of Swords comes up. I mean, the 3 of Pentacles is like this energy of very helpful. It's Mars in Capricorn. Like, I'm fighting for you. Like, I'm gonna fight for this. Yes, I'm working hard. I'm working hard and fighting for us in this work. It's like it's that person who has so much drive to just and so much tenacity to just like focus on what's at hand and perseverance and all that good stuff. But in reality, we really coming over with the King of Swords, which is like I'm really detached from all of this. I don't give a fuck about none of this shit I'm talking about, and I want to be at lunch right now. You know what? I'm gonna take an early lunch. Call me if you wait. Don't call me, but call me if you need me. Leave a voicemail because I'm not picking up. Bye. Early vacation. It's like they don't believe the shit they say, and eventually people don't believe the shit they say. It's like they're just good at like persuading people. They're just good. They have a good mouthpiece. Okay. So that's pretty much it in a nutshell. These are charming people, but beneath it, they're not really bad people. I do think people wonder if they are so fake that they backstab people. It depends on who you are. It depends on who's listening to this reading right now. But some are backstabbers. Some are like narcissistic. Others, and I feel like most of them in this are not narcissistic, are not backstabbers. They're just really dramatic. They like attention. They're pick-me's as fuck. But overall, I don't think that they're out to get anybody. Like, for the most part. You probably like them in small doses. Real small doses. Extra small doses. Yeah. Sound in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. Who is this to you? Yeah. And if you haven't subscribed already, what you waiting for? Do that. Come on. It's free, damn it. It's free. I'm on. It's midnight. It's so late. Come on here with pick a card readings and shit. Happy Halloween. But yeah, remember this. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Blessings, all we do. Bye. What up, pile number 3? If you chose that's the screen, bitch. Mask. Welcome to your reading. We're looking into what are they hiding beneath that mask? What is under that mask? What? I'm starting to see it crack a little bit. It's like, and by mask I mean everyone has a mask. We all wear a mask in the sense of like we all have a persona that we show to hide our shadows. Our shadows of our disowned self. It protects others and us from our shadow side. Psychologically. So when I say shadow, I don't mean like a deceptive person, unless they're just a deceptive person. Everyone has a shadow without it being rooted in like, say, intentional deception or lying or manipulation. So I don't mean it like that. Go ahead, get that out the way. So we're just looking into anybody, romantic, platonic, that you're thinking about, and maybe what the most prominent like traits that they kind of hide behind a persona, which is fake. But let's look into it. The first thing I want to do is let you know how I formatted this reading. So the 2 metallic cards at the top that you see, These represent the mask, the actual mask. These hard ass, yeah, this is the mask. The mask. And then the cards underneath that with the Deviant Moon tarot deck is gonna represent like what's hiding beneath the mask, like the motions, the shadow, basically, right? And we will be clarifying if we get to it with the Hocus Pocus tarot deck. Okay, okay. You can find all these links. You can find all these decks linked below in the description. But yeah. Without further ado, we're gonna start off with the rune. You won't find these on Amazon. I made these. I was in a parking lot like a crackhead picking up rocks. They had to be the perfect kind of rock. Like, I mean, I'm sure people looking at me like, what the hell? Mind your business. You know? But I got enough and I did them. I did finish them. So we have runes now. But anyway, you pulled Jibo. And Jibo is this X-looking rune. It represents a kiss. It's a gift. It's a gift, or like some people look at it like a kiss. It's basically the rune of love and appreciation and all the good feels, and like those butterflies you get when like it's Valentine's Day or there's date night or like it's that. It's very much that, but it's a very happy rune. It can't even be inverted. This is unconditional love. It cannot be. This is one of the few runes that actually cannot be reversed. Love is love, they say, and it's represented by Libra. Libra represents Jibo, but other signs I see is Sagittarius. I see all the air signs. I mean, not all air signs, all the fire signs with the Ace of Wands. There's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and what did I say? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and is that what's the other one? Aries, Libra, Sagittarius, and wait. I'm sorry. What am I saying? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Oh my God, is that all? Wait, is that it? Wait, is there 4 or is there 3 of them? Oh my God, I'm so dumb. There's only 3. I'm over here like, what's the 4th one again? I'm like, I'm so stupid. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I'm not stupid. I don't say bad things about myself. I'm not stupid. I had a really stupid moment. But I'm like, wait, what's the 4th one? There's no 4th one, you dumbass. Oh, I'm not going to edit this out. But anyway, Jesus. Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, any of those signs. I also see with the Aries, specifically Venus and Aries with the four of Wands, which could be somebody who likes to fall in love very quickly. Somebody who loves love. Someone who gets bored very easily in love too. It's a hopeless romantic. This person may be very. I'm also picking up younger with his pages and his ace. They could be like young-minded or immature or younger in general. It could be a fling. It could be a hookup. It could be a fuckboy. It could be all of that stuff. Yeah, very sexual, lusty person. Maybe even like somebody who has like a lot of energy. Someone who seems to just always be kind of doing stuff. And like they may be funny and they may have like one of those annoying ass personalities like mine. But they could also be a student or like something about school comes up for some of you. Like met them in school. This could be like a college romance or a high school romance or something like that. I don't know. But this person is very much fun to be around. They're fun to be around, but they may be annoying. Fun to be around, but they may be annoying. But I think they have a very cheerful disposition, a very nice energy about themselves. They could be very empathic or something like that, like sensitive. I can see them being sensitive. But they definitely are horny. I don't know. They say they may be like the type to give, like, even if you don't see this person as horny, because like depending on the dynamic, who you asking about, they may be just kind of like a little bit dirty jokes. Like they may say just obscene shit. Like they must have like a real crass like mind in the gutter type of like joke kind of energy. It's like that, like goofy, very childish way of like sense of humor. And they probably like giggle when you say balls. It's like that. But the mask, Sagittarius energy with this Temperance card. They want to come across as almost like they may be the type that's real good at like impressing parents and stuff like that, especially when they're younger. Like, oh yes, absolutely, Mrs. Cleaver. Sure, golly gee whiz, yes, absolutely. And as soon as they leave, you know, they pulling out blunts and shit, joints, and they the bad influence. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like they trick they can trick people in authority into thinking like they're just yes ma'am, you know, wonderful, swell. But behind closed doors, like they friends, like they probably was the wildest the baddest kids. They could have been and the parents probably knew they did no wrong. They was already the wild child. They was the one breaking people in. That type of energy, like just like I could see that. Because they kind of that Temperance card makes me think of like them trying to be an angel or something like that. And the Four of Wands, what that hides, it's like this energy of like someone who likes to party. Yay! So because like the Temperance card is like about balance as well, and it's like very put together, and it's very patient, and it's tempered itself. It's not too wild. It's just enough. It's just a-okay. It's just swell. But that Four of Wands, a lot of times can mean like say a party, like going out. They may really like nightlife. They may really have like that kind of scene before they should have liked that kind of scene, or they may do it too much. They may spend a lot of money like at the bar or drinking or like gambling. They may like really like to have a good time, but they want to present themselves as somebody who's got it all together. They may be addicts. What I mean by addicts is they may like to gamble. They may like to drink a little too much. They may smoke a little too much. They may be functioning addicts. Is what I'm saying. Only take that if that resonates. Now with the Page of Swords, I feel like they come across as someone who's always the student. They're always learning. They're always, you know, they're very inquisitive. They are, especially the Sagittarius. It's like they're very inquisitive with this whole like Page of Swords. Like they're always researching something, reading something. Maybe they never finish school. They're just always in that motherfucker. Like, damn, you still in college? We 32. Like, you 32 years old? You still in your undergrad? Yes. Like kind of shit. Like that would be a mask. And what is it hiding? The Ace of Wands. It's somebody who likes to start things but can't ever really finish them. So they kind of wear this mask of I just love new things. Like I'm just versatile. I just get excited about. My mind's always like looking towards the next. Yeah, because you don't want to finish the thing that you started last week or the week before that or that thing. We don't even know what the fuck that is sitting over there. That's been sitting in the pile in the corner for I don't know how long. What is that? Please get it up and get out of this house. Like it's like they just make messes. It's like they just start something, barely started and then get bored and then or distracted and do something else. So it's like so that they don't feel like that type of person or that type of person who is like irresponsible or like have no follow through. They're subconsciously, I think they kind of shift into this place of like, no, I'm adventurous. I'm ahead of my time. I'm always ahead to the next thing. You know, that's old news. That's so last year. It's, you know, we gotta keep hopping on trends. It's like, but you don't ever master anything. You never wait. I never see any progress. It's like, if you think about it, this person has themselves fooled, and maybe some people fooled as well with that. I think they have a great personality. I think they're fun to be around. But at the same time, it's like they're not very reliable, and I think that's actually pretty apparent. It's not something that they hide very well. The fact that they're not really reliable. I think, especially in their romantic relationships, they probably drive their partners crazy. If this is your ex, I'm so sorry. They probably get on your goddamn nerves so bad. If you got a kid with this motherfucker, they just another kid. But sound off in the comments. Let me know how this resonated. I'm not gonna make this too long. But sound off in the comments. If you ain't already subscribed, go ahead and do that for your boo Dap. Go ahead and do that for your boy Dap. Thank you. I appreciate you. And it's free. But yeah, remember this. If you got spirit, what spirit got you? Woo! Blessings in all we do. Life.